And Morgan, when I went back and looked at the sentencing petition that his attorney had filed in 2017, obviously they wanted a much lighter sentence.
Right.
His whole thing was that he was arguing that, well, I was being basically entrapped. He admitted that he was trying to help, but he claimed to be wanting to marry the individual that was the government source, and that was kind of intimating it was a big setup, that he didn't want to go along with any plan against the West. And now, all these years later, you see we're right back at square one. What do Americans and authorities have to understand about situations such as this?
I think fundamentally, Laura, what people misunderstand is the issue of the mindset of the jihadists about how they follow the Quran. I know a lot of people say, well, the Quran says this and that. Until you study the Quran and you understand the concept of abrogation about what has been abrogated before, Nidal Hasan acted exactly as the Quran told him to. He followed the fatwa of Osama bin Laden. We also have one of the Grand Ayatollahs, Shirazi, issued a fatwa to said, hey, start striking Americans, start striking Israelis, or Jews. So when we see this combination of events between New York, between Eastern or Western Bloomfield, we see Old Dominion, we see the cyber attack, even though it's a proxy. We talk about the threats that have been talked about, the drones coming into California. This is not a coincidence. So when you look at these, I don't want to impute a motive yet because we still need to work the case. As a detective, I still want to work the case, collect the evidence, interpret the evidence in the proper context, find out the hypotheses that don't work and narrow in before we get to a narrative. But it's clear in the case of Old Dominion, the shooter had ISIS sympathies. He had pledged his loyalty to ISIS. Laura, the part that bothers me about this, I get that there's good credit time. He wasn't eligible for the First Step Act because acts of terrorism aren't. But I think the laws ought to change that. Anybody convicted of an act of terrorism should get no credit you get 15%. You only have to serve 85% of your federal sentence if you get good credit time. So I think some of that stuff should be eliminated. That might have kept him in prison right now. He would not have been out because he was sentenced to 11 years. He wasn't supposed to get out till 2028.